or whatever it may be, in the middle, whatever it may be. You see, when you're creating something in particular, there are always going to be cracks. There are always going to be cracks, and whatever that is, whoever you are. Oh, I'm president for the job. I'm governor for the job. I'm president for the job. When they say me the job, go job. I'm president for the job. Say I'm governor for the job. Ambassador for the job. When they say me jump, go jump. When they say me go jump, go jump. I'm governor for the job. I'm president for the job. I'm governor for the job. And when they say me jump, go jump. Job. I'm governor for the job. I'm president for the job. When they say me jump, jump. Krusher Recs Revinator, Aftermath haters. 5:30 in the morning, South African time. Maybe you're going to Espanini, wherever the hell you're going. And I hope your device set up. Maybe as a, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. What I'm trying to say is that have your portable speaker or portable soundbar set up or whatever it is in order for your viewing experience and or listening experience to be superb. For your viewing experience to be superb. For your viewing experience to be superb. Superb. For your viewing experience to be superb. And if network lagging is probably other side of the country where you're from. It's nothing I can do. Apparently, South African YouTube streamers not much. Not out there much. But TikTok streamers South Africa too much. Also, Bigo live streamers South Africa too much. YouTube streamers South Africa not as too much. That's the reality. Maybe those ones who just create video on YouTube and release. Oh, I saw a couple of high-end YouTube streamers before, South African, but Not that many South African YouTube streamers. Not many. Oh, you are now. I'm not stupid, bro. One thing that I'm not is not stupid. That's for sure. I'm not stupid, bro. I'm not. I guess that it's a matter of having an ounce of stupidity in order to be the smartest who has ever even thought of doing it. As far as this today, yeah, the beat that I'm rapping on is a metalcore type format, and just has to prove to y'all that I'm not as, boxed in as some of these cats. That's what they refer to the beat sex. I'm not a cat, I'm an alligator. More like if you ever try to be playing with me, I'ma get to whippering and snapping my jaws. I'm gonna get to the clapping. If you wanna be playing with me, you're gonna be seeing how it really is to be. Put under an execution that is so much intended by me lyrically said. You ain't never even gonna be hearing me complaining about all of the unnecessary, unless if it's something that is somewhat triggering me, but inadvertently forcing me to become the best that I have to be. That's the motivation. If you are South African, probably ufugela kuye-Spanish, you probably wanna go to work, you wanna force it. Man, my motivation to you is that keep on going. If you're from the other side of the country, I hope you enjoying. I hope that I got you all motivated and feeling good inside. If you're feeling this content, hit that like button. With my voice on raspy, yes, just me trying to be proving a whole lot of things, but it doesn't matter anyways, cause I ain't got nothing else to believe before. Deep down inside, I sorta wish that I had somebody, some mommy that is gonna be understanding of the fact that I have a whole lot to be endeavoring towards, and it's never really over. Yeah, man, I just have to give that cold shoulder if it's very necessary. Yeah, have a mommy blaming me for working harder than I've ever worked ever in my life, man. It's very much contradictory, because as I'm speaking, I'm tapping into my mind in the highest peaks of my thought processes. That's why all of these women out here be feeling like they nothing. In a way that's how they should be feeling. Because when it comes to pairing it up and pursuing, I ain't never even relenting. I'm very much angry. It may heal, man, it may sound like I'm slipping, but I bet that it's very much groovy, and it sounds like an ad-lib and a rhythmic sinking. Any rhythm sinking, it's a rhythmic signage. It's a rhythmic sinking. It sounds like a rhythm. It sounds like the rhythm sinking. It's like a rhythm that's sinking, a rhythmic that's sinking. I'm not even paying any attention to what's really correct and how pronunciation is really supposed to be, syntax and the correction of vowels. words that be sounding the same. I work in man, I be working and I wake up. I be working and I wake up in the morning. Cause I wanna show to some of y'all that I got guts. It's not even about wanting to be loved or accepted. That's what I've really seen. Live to see the country and the music that I really been listening to along the lines of the keys. I'm really proud of the culture and all of the things that all of the great artists have been doing, breaking boundaries. To me, it's just really funny how, years ago they said that South Africa would never even make an appearance. Ironically, there came this young girl. Her name is like Tyla. Man, I don't even know what I'm saying, but I'm rapping, improvising, trying to be conveying a story of how far South African heritage really came and how it's still coming. I'm just one of them. Where was I? Tyla. Damn. I'm getting a bit nervous as I'm mentioning her name. Man, I don't even know what the fuck they say because she done came up all popular. Everybody knowing her way before she even got to be signed by big record labels and big companies having their eyes on her. Man, she really fascinated me, how she was singing and her sense of perception. I really gotta add, I don't mean to be saying that. Damn. Because I'm sort of embarrassed as I'm speaking, because this girl is sort of already established and out there. She got all their contracts and all of these connections already mingling with other greats that I grew up listening to. It's really crazy because I'm so embarrassed and I keep on repeating the same word as a filter because I wanna keep some of y'all in sync. Man, yo, that don't exist, bro. That's really crazy if you're asking me. That's just some nonsensical things. If you asking me, I always be on the verge of annihilating such things that don't even make any sense. I sorta know that I'm sorta too strict, but that's just how I gotta be moving. Even if you bought a human, it ain't even gonna be making any difference. Cause I always have to be cautious. I don't have a woman right now helping me, assisting me. Because most of these modern great me, what they be wanting is just them freebies. It's just something that makes me quite angry, but I'm not anti-socially inclined to be doing things that I'm obviously gonna be regretful for. Regretful of at the ending. Man, I'm not even trying to be making it sound like I'm flaunting. Indirectly making it sound like I'm flaunting because when I got this chance as I'm speaking, I got to flaunting and elaborating the fact that when Krusher Recs revenators start to spit, it just gets really daunting. So much that the other rappers can't even understand it, comprehend it. The comprehension is just way too far ahead of what I'm even spitting. Man, you have to get through and get to reading a bunch of words and revising what you really gotta be understanding in terms of this word play thing that I'm illustrating my way of pronunciation and it's very different. Okay, anyways, leave it. Krusher Recs every day after about the haters. And if this is aesthetic to you, shout out to you. If this is not aesthetic to you or pleasing to you, or I don't know, bro, you know what I'm saying? If you're in South Africa, you're probably heading to Spanini. You know what I'm saying? You're probably heading to work. You're probably gonna work for a bunch of about for them to have like something. You're probably gonna have hustle for your family type shit right now. If you in South Africa, you probably hustling for, probably getting up, trying to go hustle for, I don't know, bro. You may be a contractor. You may be a big shot. You may be the biggest shot. Matter of fact, I say, Lil Jelly La. Hey, I say, cool, make love with my English, nah. Yeah, ngicale kunathisa kuthinging bani. Pendulum kabela. Yeah. That's the snana style, spine. Yeah, snana style. However the pronunciation is. Yeah. And even if not rap, I'm listen good. I can't help it. I'm just gonna be reverting back to the Swati. Yeah, the English thing. And even if I may be rapping in English, I can't really help it. I'm just so proud of where I'm coming from, where I'm hailing. Probably gonna go back to the Swati. Yeah, as I'm speaking. Yeah, shalom to you, madam. Yeah, I know when I bet one thing, you probably really exist. And you're wondering what it is that I'm really trying to pull. I hope that you're preparing it. I'm from South Africa, and this is our rhythm. This is our music, and you best be getting and listening. You best be formulating an understanding of how it really is. You know, the rhythm and the cadence is really something that you have to be getting up on your seat from and just dancing, because I know that you probably, deep down inside, asking yourself, how the fuck do I really do it up on this live? Interchangeably rapping on any beat. That's the thing that I always be doing, illustrating. Yeah, if you are a lover of hip hop rap, you better be clapping for me. Nobody even coming to get me. As far as I'm concerned, I am just too protected by my ancestors and my angels. Yeah, I swear that they speaking volumes. Nobody really coming to get me. As far as I know, man, all of the protection that I really have is ominous. Wherever it is that I be going, man, it's a lot of it. A whole lot of people just prepared. Go to but suck on it. Yeah, it's just something, someone that is reminiscent of the sacrifice that is way beyond me and what it is that I'm attempting. Even yeah, I have some people threatening me, threatening my life. What does that mean? It already means that I don't already died. Already, niggas between me. Some people really struggling to hear me. Some people just be copying the lingo and the tongue and the way that I be, rolling it. Yeah, the way that I'm rolling my tongue. People are copying and mimicking. But I'm a bit bakulu men Swati as I'm speaking. Yeah, they're trying to be pronouncing me. Well, I'm a garment. But I'm a visit a good to a humble. Kanjani, hey, yeah, I know that if you're from South Africa, right now you'll be listening. Kuna looking at the moon right now, Gunjala Gutsu, Gunjala Gusakong. Hey, yeah, who's a fella? I'm not my shony man. Who's a young Dratinish? Gunjala Gutsu mean the feathers and feel. What does that mean? Yeah, it already means that I'm already out there. It should be just a testimony of something that is reminiscent to what we'd wanna call hard work. I'm thinking that my Illuminati to be signing contracts and selling my soul and shit. Yeah, it's really ironic. I only got my angels and ancestors behind me. If you asking me, yeah, it's something that nobody really fathom me. It's really angelic. Yeah, Krusher Recs, man, the best rapper of all time, the only one who ever even thought of doing it. Man, yeah, I swear it's very angelic. Yeah, I swear that I be the healer of souls and the renewer of minds up on it. Let's go. Hey, yo, shout out to Mayana. Ooh, Mayana. Thank you so much, man. Shout out to you. I just haven't unlocked certain features, donation features or whatever. Unfortunately, it's really crazy, bro. And you're probably thinking, Mayana, damn, why can I not donate already? I haven't reached certain phases, baby. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? Don't be minding the pronunciation of the English. Yeah, the only thing that I be is South African. Yeah, I wanna be enlightening and reminding. Yeah, a whole lot of people in my country, South Africa. Yeah, the fact that you always have to be continuing. Don't be staying stagnant. Yeah, ungakopela my friends labangani bakho kuthi bagijimisa. Yeah, just buka le business lozama kuyigijimisa. Yeah, don't be trying to play yourself. That's the thing that I always try to be reminding you of. Yeah, and I know that sometimes that you get pissed. Yeah, so bakchela lo yeah. Umuntu wakho nabo banban. Bangani bakho nalabaya. Yeah, sebeta ngalaba ngale. Sebafuna kukhona risha. Yeah, abasafuna nokunginika space. Sekuthi uphefumule kancane. Nenhloka isakhona vele mandini. Asakulisa kwendeni. Yeah, I just wanna be reminding you, don't ever be giving in to any of this bullshit, any of this crap that's always coming. Stay relentless. Yeah, shout out to my guy, Jesse James West. Yeah, he always reminding me when I be watching him on his videos that you gotta always be open as a dude. That's just how it goes as a person, as a human being. It's not even about any gender or gamification. That's what I wanna be reminding everybody out here watching me, hearing it. Yeah, I'm just having a whole lot of fun. The pronunciation of my English may sound really off from time to time. That's because in Swahili I remind you that I'm never gonna be you wherever you're from, your culture, what you're listening to, and some of the things you eat. I'm probably gonna be making me vomit. Yeah, it's not because I'm disrespecting. I'm just trying to be as transparent. We're going to see that when it comes to certain cultures and understanding, you have to be open. Yeah, you must cook some food for me that is gonna be somewhat accommodating. You must be thinking for your own self. Good to when you die, what you're able to be digesting. You must be playing it like that. You have to be. Put yourself in my shoes as well. Scout. Willing is swank. Willing is swank. Willing is swank. Anyways, nigga. What's up? Maxine, Fuck. It's cutscene. 5:48. My time limit is almost up. Yeah, Krusher Recs resonator after mother haters. Only alligator. Yeah, scrubbing on. This is just making a jest. Ninja escalate. Yeah, I'm from South Africa. Yeah, Vele Bali. Noma sengaze ngikhulume leti ngisi ngizama kwendeni kwendani noma bubanibani bangilenzelela mina yeah, I'm a soft man, I'm about to go really crazy yeah, dedicating this craft for my life father cause I really feel like he did much yeah, he doesn't know of it but I'm here to be reminding on my behalf, on the behalf of this channel I made this little short AI video conveying the fact that even my father even if my father didn't do certain things, man, I just still view him as a certain hero to an extent in terms of how he was just social with everybody and how he didn't really care. He didn't really give a damn about any reputation. Yeah, man, that nigga had a whole lot of connections everywhere. Yeah, he went. Even gang members were willing to be protecting him. People don't know these stories. When they look at me, they just think that I'm just this sport brat. Matter of fact, I've been working a job that you probably ain't gonna be even working in. Damn, that's what I'm really saying. Some of the bravest guy that you ever gonna come across. Yeah, I work a job that you never gonna even probably survive in. You ain't even gonna be even stabilizing, cause you're gonna be panicking, thinking about when you gon' really knock off, cause it's really tiring. Standing all evening, picking up pavement, making sure the field is cleared up. You ain't know how to feel. You feel like your brain is partially splitting. I can survive there, but from the bomb. You couldn't even if none of my English. I'm gonna get with them too, cause I know that I wanna see you too. Yeah, I didn't even rap to rhyme for the sake of it. Best believe, yeah, my nigga, I got the intelligence. Yeah, I'm gonna be cutting it up, scissory, but in a way that be referring to it as being the same preference. If you understand, then let's go. Krusher Recs, Refinator of the Mother Haters. Rapper, songwriter, content creator, one of the best ever. Nah, bro. Like, if you thinking if you're thinking about rapping, if you're thinking about rapping in a manner of like just rhyming at the end type shit, boy. If you're thinking about rapping as just being as just being rhyming, right? Like if you think about rapping as just being rhyming at the end, like it's like nursery type shit, you're not thinking enough, right? Like when you're rapping, you literally have to rhyme every word possible to me. That's how I perceive rapping, right? Even the words that don't rhyme, right? Even alphabets rhyme. How about that? Alphabets rhyme, right? Not even to say words, because that's just nursery type shit. You feel me? That's like nursery type shit. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you like if you're saying some shit like mm, let me just try and acapella something. Let me try and acapella something right off the top, right? Maybe we're gonna pick out certain words. I don't know, bro. Uh, keep going on them. Okay, keep going on them. I ain't never fair. I ain't never kiss and tell. So keep going on them. I ain't never fail. I ain't never kiss and tell. So like my whole analogy of all that is like keep going, right? So going is I, right? There's I in between. So keep going, never fail. I ain't never kiss and tell. Going, kiss and tell. You understand? Type shit. You feel like that type of understanding of words. You feel me? Uh, um, the way that I be speaking this English, they rather call me Goyam. You feel me? I annoy them. You know what I'm saying? Finna. You know what I'm saying? The way that I be speaking this English, they finna call me Goyam. Finna annoy him. Young Todd. I ain't finna toy with him. You feel me? Finna just destroy him. Cataclysmic, how it's so rhythmic. Ain't never static. You feel me? Ain't never stagnant. All the other bullshit ain't never stand for it. You feel me? You understand? That's rap for me. That's rapping for me, nigga. That's like rapping for me. Not this is in the mirror. You understand? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? The Caesar in the mirror. like, you know what I'm saying? Like that nursery, like preschool, like type shit. You feel me? Like type of rap. Do I know Dutch rap? Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no. I'm just familiarized with the commercial rap. You know, some of it from the UK, of course. Some of it from the US. Some of it from my country, South Africa. That's the kind of rap that I'm familiarized with. Unfortunately, right? But it doesn't mean that I'm not open to other, aspects or other dialects in the music within the music world, right? Doesn't mean that I'm not open. I'm a fan of Japanese rap. That's for sure. I'm a fan of Japanese rap. Japanese is a really complex language. But I'm a fan of Japanese rap as well. Uh, Tibo Touch. Was it Tibo Touch? Tibo Touch. International. Tibo Touch labantu. Ay, 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 ay. Touch, touch. Bas touch labantu. Ay, 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 ay. Basi touch labantu. Touch labantu. Thibo touch labantu. Touch labantu. Ay. Mngani wami. Nothing much, mngani wami. Just got in here, mngani wami, and rapping, freestyling, teaching these people, yabona. Just giving them a 411 of what rapping is, what the action of rapping must entail. You understand? I mean, even if you want to say, even if you want to like flex, you understand? Like my gold chain with my plain Jane, my gold chain with my plain Jane. I ain't do things to get by. I don't maintain. You see, my gold chain with my plain Jane. My gold chain with my plain Jane. Right? I ain't doing things to get by. My right? My right? My gold chain with my plain Jane. I ain't doing things to get by. You feel me? So like the essence of it, my nigga, the essence of it. Okay? The essence of it. I ain't talking about this bitch. Bitch. Pussy. Nigga, I'm talking about real shit, nigga. I'm talking about the realest of real. Got my gold chain, my plain Jane. I ain't doing things to get by. You do things to survive. Ain't no lie. I strive. You know what I'm saying? Check out my strides. How I've been moving. You ain't never gonna be even maintaining my strides. You feel me? And then. Like it chains. It has to chain. Chain. You understand? None of this paper rhymes. None of this paper rhymes. Whoa. Oh, whoa. For real? For real? For real? For real? It's on. It's on. Isibotaji. Isibotaji labantu. Yababona ukuthi labantu ba-weak njani. Batibona letinto batibutayo ukuthi weak njani. Ba-weak labantu laba mna. When will you do a face reveal? Ba-weak. Ba-weak. Ba-weak njayami. I've been streaming for more than 2 years now. I want to think. No. I've been streaming for 2 years, actually, respectively. On top of that, I've been streaming for 2 years now. So doing a face reveal. Are you kidding me, dog? Even the AI knows me now, dog. You're saying that I should do a face reveal? Come on, dog. Come on. Go and search. Go on Google. Go on Google and search Dante Krusher Recs. Go on Google and search Dante Krusher Recs. Go on Google and search Dante Krusher Recs. Go on Google and search Dante Krusher Recs, and you will understand the Krusher Recs brand. That's what I'm gonna say. And not to even mention, YouTube sort of gave me, descriptions, a job description. And you know how it is, bro. I come from a country where opportunities virtually don't exist. So if a big organization like YouTube slaps like a position, what do? You take it. Yeah, Jessica, I'm good. What's up? How you doing? Where you from, Jessica? Where do you hail from? Where do you hail? I'm from South Africa. Mpumalanga, Nelspruit city of Mbombela. One of the most beautiful countries in the world, I want to think. South Africa, one of the most beautiful countries in the world, with a criminal record that is stacked. But one of the most beautiful countries in the world. I'm from Canada. I'm a mixed race of African, Jamaican, and Italian. Nice meeting you, madam. Nice meeting you. Braiborje. Braiborje? Braiborje? What does that mean? Damn, bro. Okay, mixed race, right? Nice meeting you. Nice knowing you. Likewise. Krusher Recs, Revinator, Estimate Haters, rapper, songwriter, content creator, one of the best ever. One of the best improvisers of his time. Young understand you. Three race in that possible. Is that possible? Hmm. Oh, I believe that the person is saying no, 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 no. Hold on, hold on. That right there is questionable. Oh, I see, sir. Oh, thank you so much, sir. Okay, yeah. What does that mean? Please remind me, sir. Bribe or J. What does that mean, sir? What does that mean? If you don't mind reminding me, good sir. Right. Yeah. Jessica, if you are a human being, explain yourself right now. What's with the three race thing? Or you're trying to say that you are African, Jamaican, and Italian? Huh? African, Jamaican, and Italian. How does how does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? Huh? Ay, Rutman. Ay, brigades. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rutman. Thank you so much. I'm so blessed, man. Oh. Jessica. No, I understand now. I understand now. Uh, okay. No, I mean, Jessica, bukela man now, man. Don't know who things pen about Jessica, bukela man. Like love, like again there, like again. Jessica, like man, wait, man. Don't hold grudges. Why are you holding grudges? Like, uh, it's you or it's not. I mean, so seen a bride. What's what? Oh, my language. My language is Siswati. If you want to know my language is Siswati. And maybe you're talking about Jessica. I don't know, but Jessica is definitely Jessica is definitely, as she says somehow. No, she's saying something that is very very correct. She's saying that let's see, dog man. Wait, whoa. You said you're from South Africa, so if you spoke your language, I understand it. Uyavisisa, awuvisisi Jessica. Jessica uthi wena uvisisa ini Jessica? Uvisisa ini? Uvisisa ini Jessica? Ha? That can't be happening. That can't be happening. Wow, my friend. Wow, my friend. Wow. That can't exist. That doesn't exist. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, unemanga. Jessica unemanga, Jessica. Jessica, unemanga mna. Unemanga, uvisisa next. Uvisisa ini. Akukho lokuvisisayo. Jessica, ungatohlanya la. Ngithi mina ungatohlanya la, Jessica. Ungatohlanya la. Uyavisisa wena nyalo wena. Uyavisisa. Umlungu so. Wena nomlungu wena. Jessica usumlungu wena. Jessica man buarana man Jessica man wena man na Jessica man wena man. Eba Estibo, I was mana Jessica pots him now man. Eba hey. Ah Jessica buarana on offices lutho na. Manca. Jessica, wena awuvisisi next. Eish, hey, sir, hey, I don't, Afrikaans, sir. The Afrikaans thing is complicated, sir. It's very complicated. I sort of understand a little bit of it, but you see, the thing is that, hey, I don't know why, dog. I don't know. I don't know, sir. I don't know why our South African brothers and sisters get how they get. You see, they had years ago, there was a strike in some of our districts to have Afrikaans removed as a part of the other languages that have to be learned. Yeah, but where I am, Mpumalanga province, where I am, Ehlanzini, there was a strike or there was a petition to have Afrikaans removed as being one of the languages that are learned in public school. So I just lost track of Afrikaans. That's all I'm gonna say. I would have actually kept up with it, Afrikaans. And considering that I'm from South Africa, the race stuff, the race shit, I don't really give a fuck about it. But one thing is for sure, being from the same country, I sort of have to know how to uh uh you know speak Afrikaans. But the locals from where I'm from the district that I'm from, they sort of had a petition. They striked and striked and striked and striked so that Afrikaans should be removed. And when sorry Jessica, I just didn't understand. Just didn't understand. Oh, hey, okay. No, it's fine. It's fine, Buffet too. It's very good. It's fine. We learn from each other here. Steve, Cohen, and Jessica learning from each other, I guess. Well, sort of understanding the other side of the story, of the coin, to what's really going on, or to what some of the elements that are down south are. Just getting an understanding. Goes, oh, down south, what's really happening down south? What's going on down south? And whatever, and whatever. So, Steve shows off. Ik praat mooi Afrikaans. Steve. Steve show off ngam laglamangisi mngani wami lakulebilo. Yeah, ushow off ngam kahle kahle. Ukhonsa ngami uyaflexa. Afrikaans was forced on us. That is what we fought against. Yeah, okay, we fought Kogusi Afrikaans was fought against, was Loganjana. Forced on us, yeah. We fight for that, whatever, we defend that, we do this, we do that. Yes, I admit, but what cost, dog? At what cost? Getting rid of a whole dialect from an entire education system. I think that's really freaking dumb. That's freaking stupid. I mean, they just incorporated Zulu in Russia not so long ago. And people in South Africa, in most districts, local districts, uh, mine is Ehlanzini, right? They be advocating for things like Afrikaans, a whole entire dialect. Mind you, even if it is a dialect of trauma and terror and you know what I mean? It has a whole entire heritage behind it. Not just an entire heritage behind it, but a a whole entire a whole entire dialectic significance behind it. And then ironically, the same blacks, you know what I'm saying, who wanna fight for supposed freedom wanna get rid of a whole entire dialect. It doesn't make sense, dog. It's one-sided if you want to look at it. I mean, in America, for example, there's like Spanish everywhere, bro. Spanish everywhere, bro. So what I'm trying to say is that it makes sense for it makes sense that in the South African education system, there must be Afrikaans. There must be Afrikaans because in as much as Afrikaans entails trauma, terror, segregation, all of these unfair treatments, it's a language, it's a dialect. Henceforth, it has a whole lot of historical significance behind it. It doesn't even stem from people from the Hollanders. I mean, yeah, from the Hollanders and from the Netherlands, I guess. It doesn't stem from them or begin from them, the Netherlands or the Hollanders. If I'm mispronouncing that, I'm sorry. But Netherlands. Maybe I said that incorrectly, man. But it Afrikaans didn't stem primarily from the Netherlands or the Hollanders, right? Afrikaans is more or less a derogatory language. Yeah, Dutch people, yes. Yeah, oh, Dutch. Oh, thank you. Thank you so. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. Dutch people. Dutch people are Dutch people. I mustn't mistake that, right? Because it's even with us. There's the Nguni, the Tswanas, the Bedis for a reason, right? So the Dutch people. So Afrikaans didn't just stem from the Dutch people. It's more or less a derogatory. It's more or less like a derogatory type of like language. When I say derogatory, I mean these Dutch people or the Dutch people or Dutch settlers came here, and it's not like they went to outright war with us. They studied us, how we speak, how we communicate, our cliques and all that and so forth. And so they meticulously devised this new age Afrikaans, you understand, via having heard the cliques and the pronunciations of certain locals, right? So that's the reality of Afrikaans. At the end of the day, Afrikaans isn't just a language of terror and trauma and all this other stuff, you understand? It's not just a language of terror and all that, right? It's a very significant language. It's a very, very fascinating language, right? Very, very fascinating language. Very complex, in its structuring. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I think it's man, what the Hey yo, Steve. Hey yo, Steve, are you hearing what the old man is saying, dog? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's Tebow. It's Tebow. It's Tebow. It's Tebow. It's Tebow kona mara mngani wami chef na. Uyamuva mdala mara kusithini mara mdala chef ungendawo nangihlekisa ndoda. Mara Steve, Steve, uyamuva ukuthi mdala uthini mara nge-Afrikaans ndoda. Enough with these lies, man. Donated or what? I haven't unlocked donate. I haven't unlocked any donation features. Old man, come on, dog. That's not your face. Oh, I'm so wow. Okay. No, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh my word, bro. Oh my word, bro. Hey yo, Sibo, uyamuva lo mjida mara kuthi sithini mngani wami nje. Uthi Afrikaans is a bastardized version of Dutch. This guy literally said Afrikaans is the bastardized version. Is a bastardized version. Do you understand what that statement alone entails? Do you understand what that statement alone entails, dog? if he says, what you call this, Afrikaans is a pasteurized version of. Yes, yes. Ha 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 ha. Hey yo, what's up, bro? Hey man, you're 33 years old. Okay, I see that, bro. Thank you so much, man. You're 33. No, you're still my big brother. You're still my big brother. That's what I'm gonna say. You're still my big brother. So shout out to you, big bro. You know, if you're 33 years old, you're still my big brother. And not even indirectly, you're my big brother. If you're 33 years old this year, you're my big brother. Afrikaans, pasteurized veggie. Ish. Yes, yes. Yo. Nabagisi. Hey, bagisi. I corner. Hey, there are good times here. There are good times on YouTube indeed. Yo, yes. Yeah, on YouTube there are good times. Yo, you know that if you go to another country with a group and stay there for 50 years, your language changes. Oh, okay. I see. So it's a matter of them having been here long enough for to have their language even changing in the first place. But then one thing is for sure, big bro. One thing is for sure, big bro. The white settlers came here, right? Um, they were influenced at the end of the day by what they heard from the locals, you understand? And as much as they came in here, speaking, predominantly, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, you're very correct. It is a kind of evolution in language. You are correct. You are correct. So coupled with the fact that they came here, of course, sort of fascinated with the behaviors of the locals, right? In a way, somewhat disgusted because somewhat that complex is always dwelled within them somehow. Not. I'm not trying to say that all of them are like that. I'm not trying to say that all of them are like that. I'm not trying to say that all of them are hateful or whatever. That's not what I'm trying to say. That's not what I'm trying to spew, as a matter of fact. That's why I openly said Afrikaans should come back to some of our public schools, because I don't know about public schools in other provinces. We don't have Afrikaans as a third additional language, of which we should have had Afrikaans as a third additional language up until high school level, as far as I'm concerned. Because we live in South Africa, right? We live in South Africa. We dwell among Dutch descendants, right? Netherlands, right? You know what I'm saying? We dwell much among such people. Okay. Since they've been here for years, it's somewhat fair that we sort of understand and get to learn a dialect. Their dialect. Some Afrikaners these days, some Boers, they are going to the extent of learning Swati, even speaking it, articulating it. Whereas our descendants, not so long ago, advocated for the fact that Afrikaans shouldn't exist no more, whatever, blah, 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 it should be abolished or whatever. Oh, man. Uh, so there are similarities and a lot of differences. Yeah, differences that are coupled with the fact that a whole lot of familiarizations with the cliques. As I was saying, but the pasteurized one was good. So did you understand what I just said to you in my language? African Jamaican. What did you say, bro? I didn't understand what it is that you said. What is it that you said? It probably went over my head. I mean, the pasteurized veggie. Wait, my language, African Jamaican. So did you understand what I just said to you in my language, African Jamaican? No, what did you say, Jessica? What did you say? Did you say something, Jessica? Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I don't know. I don't know. Not that I'm able to accurately recall. Yeah, well. But anyways, because Jessica just doesn't make any sense in this whole chat, and it's Tibung Jelly that because Jessica sort of doesn't make any sense. So report hide. Jessica doesn't make any sense. Jessica doesn't make any sense. Like she didn't say anything in that African language, whatever of hers. First of all, number two, she didn't make any sense from the very beginning. So I just had so even me myself, I was like waiting, anticipating, testing, because that's what a real genius does when it comes to this, content creation thing, streaming thing, right? Yeah, it's been lovely. It's been lovely. It's been lovely. I just want to say that I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back streaming stronger, better, more refined, knowing exactly what I want, knowing exactly what I'm aiming for. And as for those who tuned in, gave me a thumbs up, shout out to everybody who gave me a thumbs up. This is just the very beginning. This is the very beginning. Shout out to those who gave me a thumbs up. I'm very grateful for that. I'm very thankful for that. Shout out to everybody who shared the live as we were live. And yeah, it's been lovely. It's been lovely. It's been lovely. Uh, Probably other streams are probably gonna come where I extend the hours. I'm sort of working on that. I'm still struggling a little to sort of wrap my hands around that, increasing the hours. Maybe take it towards 2 hours, just take it towards 2 hours. Um, that campaign is gonna be like a thing that I start getting into, 2 hour streams, 1 hour streams, 3 hour streams, even, if it has to go that further. 4 hour streams even, you know what I mean? It just depends on the whole vibes and what's really going on type shit, you feel me? But I'm thinking I'm gonna take it to 2 hour streams. Yeah, boom. From 1 hour streams to 2 hour streams. Uyangithola. So I mean, shout out to everybody who was participating. Yeah, bona. What time is it? 25 minutes past 6 in the morning. In the AM. In the morning. In the morning. In the most earliest days of the morning. Hours of the day. In the most earliest days of the hour. Have you ever heard of do- Dodo? Dodo Yoga. Dodo Yoga. What the hell is that shit? What the fuck is that shit? Bro, what is that shit, bro? Dodo Yoga, dog. Hey, dog. What is that, bro? Yini le dodo nyoka ndoda? Yini lokho ndoda? Kuyini kona lokho ndoda? What is that, bro? Kuyini kona lokho? Kuyini lokho? What's that? Why the fuck do you want to make me laugh so hard, bro? Why, dog? Why do you do this, dog? Dodo nyoka. Why do you why do you want to make me laugh so hard, bro? Why, dog? Why do you want to make me laugh so hard? Some of you are not okay out here, dog. You are not okay, dog. Oh my word, oh shit. Skyline, hi from London City, England. It's 4:27. Hey, from Sanbona lapho, Sanbona lapho. No, man, I'm South African, dog. I'm African. So it's like certain pronunciations, you understand? If you phrase them some type of way, you know what I mean? I'm Goonie, dog. I'm Goonie. I'm Goonie, Mganam. I'm Goonie. I'm Goonie. So there's some of the things that you say. You, you have to be careful what you say. You have to be careful what the fuck you say, dog. You have to be careful. Because you may pull some word randomly. I want ultons and ultons yo dog and say it on during live like this. Hey, obvious, bab. Yo. It means that it's on. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, dog. Exactly. I'm South African, dog. My culture is unique. My culture is unique. My culture is the most, you know what I'm saying, stand out in the world. My culture, the South African culture is the most unique. It's the most standout in the whole entire world. One of the most unique, I guess, you see, one of the most standout cultures in the world. South African culture. You understand? I'm Swati, of course, likewise. I'm Zulu Swati. You feel me? I'm Zulu Swati, right? But considering that I'm in Nelspruit, city of Mbombela, um, of course, somewhat, this part of Mpumalanga, I guess, somewhat has ties with the delegation of the Kingdom of Eswatini. So that's why Swati around these parts is used and is spoken. And there's another part, I think, near Gauteng, if I'm not mistaken, or uh something like in the Eastern Cape or something. I don't know, bro. But then it's something like a segment that is near Gauteng. That segment belongs to the Kingdom of Eswatini as well. So yeah, Swati is very very prevalent in the downs in the furthest part of Africa. Swati is very prevalent, and I don't want to think that I'm one of the breakout streamers. Swati breakout streamers, uh, the greatest Swati breakout streamers of all time. That's what I want to think. The greatest Swati rapper streamers of all time. Promoters, I guess, curators of all time. Since YouTube gave me that title, and since it means that I have to act and be an anchor, promote the local talent of Nelspruit, Mpumalanga, Nelspruit, city of Mobile, primarily, and cover Bowitbank, Leidenburg, when I can, if I can. I guess that's just what it is, seeing as that I've already cracked something with this stream. I guess that I'm gonna serve as a hub as well. I'm gonna serve as a hub. So because that's what YouTube already said about me. That I serve as a hub for these types of underground discoveries. These artists, these Mpumalanga based acts. I'm sort of like a hub now. I serve as a hub. And yeah, that's just what it is. When you're given a job, it's not like you're gonna motherfucking throw it on the floor. You're gonna just take it. So I'm just taking it right now. I'm just taking every opportunity as it comes. That's what I'm gonna say. This is me taking every opportunity as it comes. Nothing more, nothing less. And if this type of content really resonates with you, and if you're new on the channel, make sure that you hit that like button. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Click that notification bell in order to boost the algorithm. Comment in order to boost the algorithm. listen, when I'm doing freestyles, don't be shy. Give me words, sequential words that I can use. Give me sequential words that I can use. And listen, let's make it enjoyable. Let's make it fun. Let's make it bearable. You know, uh, 520 subscribers in. It's been lovely. It's been amazing. And unlike those boys who always be yelling, people should spam something on their chat that doesn't make any sense. I don't be yelling that. Matter of fact, certain people be getting on the chat saying certain things that are just haywire, and I don't take it because I ain't supposed to take it. Because it's not like I am really supposed to take it, right? Uh, so 2 years in, we're still going hard. You know what's going on though. Peace out. Gonna see you momentarily though, I guess, you feel me? Gonna hit you with them freestyles momentarily. Let's see. I'm gonna hit you with that with those um I'm gonna hit you with those brief freestyles that I always pull on this platform on these lives. So I hope that you enjoy. You know, it's gonna be later on, by the way. Gonna see you when I see you.